What is going on, my Houston Texans family? I have some news regarding the Houston Texans and Demeco Ryans, and apparently things are heating up. Regardless of what we heard the past couple days from guys like Benjamin Albright, Ian Rappaport just tweeted out, 49ers DC Demeco Ryans has emerged as a top candidate for the Texans, sources tell me and Tom Pelissero. He's expected to meet with Houston at some point next week after the game. There is mutual interest, and if all goes well, he could be their next head coach. He follows that up with saying just 38 years old, Demeco Ryans put himself in a position to be coveted by several NFL teams, mutual interest with the Texans, and could be their next head coach. It looks like all the stars are aligning to Demeco Ryans coming back to the team that drafted him and him turning it around. And the past couple days, we've heard that it's been the Denver Broncos. He would choose the Denver Broncos over the Houston Texans, where Ian Rappaport just came out and just shot that shit down and said that the Houston Texans are definitely in play here. And I have to say, man, I am excited for the future of this damn franchise because it finally feels like we're getting stuff done the right and the correct way. We're not hearing nothing about tampering. We're not, searching for the guys who no one knows about and trying to be the smartest guy in the room. Look at the quality candidates that we have brought in. Demeco Ryans, like I said, is being sought after by everyone. Hey, it's been said that it's going to be a bidding war between us and Denver. It looks right now we might have the upper hand against them. Shane Steichman, the OC from the Eagles, Jonathan Gannon, who just lost his OC Frank Reich to the Panthers, and he's losing Mike Zimmer to Colorado State and Deion Sanders. So it looks like Demeco Ryans right now it is the favorite to be the next head coach for the Houston Texans, and I am all on board. Pull the trigger. He has his family here. His kids go to school here. I don't know where I saw the report. It might be Cap. So apparently he is building a house here as well, even though he kind of already has one here. Take that, however, as you will. But nonetheless, all things look bright for the Houston Texans. Don't screw this up. If I could talk to the Houston Texans right now, you have it. You finally have a glimmer of light right there down the tunnel, and that is Demeco Ryans. Don't screw it up. Apparently, you killed your first interview, and it went for a very long time. And let Demeco know that we are going to do this together, and we are going to follow his lead. Because apparently that was one of the things that Demeco wants, is to know that this is his show. And there is no doubt that the Houston Texans are trying to do that. You now see ownership, doing their best and having a much more involvement than last year's head coaching search. Look at the candidates last year. It was Leslie Frazier. It was David Culley. It was Jonathan Gannon. Demeco Ryans declined us. Kevin O'Connell declined us. And fast forward a year later, one of the most highly sought after jobs according to the Texans Wire and the Athletic. And now you have maybe one of the top quality coaching candidates rumored to be your next head coach. Things are exciting for the Houston Texans. Things are starting to heat up. We know that if the city gets Demeco, everyone is bought in. There is no questions. There is no, thoughts in the back of our mind. Did we get this hire right? We know exactly what type of player, what type of leader, what type of man Demeco Ryans in. And he might be the dude that can solve the Houston Texans. The question is, when is it going to happen? Right now, it sounds like it's definitely not really a done deal, but 60-40 in my opinion. Nonetheless, it was reported that the Houston Texans are now the favorites to land Demeco Ryans. You let me know how you feel. There were some big things coming from this channel, guys. As always, go Texans. Y'all have a very blessed day.